Pakistan team for this crucial tie against India has Saeed Anwar, Shahid Afridi, Ijaz Ahmed, Inzamam ul Haq, Yusuf Yohana, Wasim Akram the captain, Moin Khan the keeper, Azhar Mahmood the all-rounder, Ashraf Khan the off-spinner is also there with Siklan Mushtaq and Shoaib Akhtar. Indian team for this game included Sadogopan, Ramesh, Saurav Ganguly, Rahul Dravid, Mohammad Azharuddin the captain, Ajay Jadeja the middle order batsman and also a medium pacer is there, Robin Singh, Sunil Joshi, Nayan Mongia the keeper, Javagal Srinath, the fast bowler, Anil Kumble, leg spinner and Venkatesh Prasad. The toss was won by Pakistan and they decided to use this Sharjah pitch first. I have now hung up my boots and joined the commentary team. My colleagues for this match are Ravi Shastri, Perry Richards, Jeffrey Boycott. Ian Chappell is the first voice we hear. Javagal Srinath is bowling the second ball of the match to Saeed Anwar.
Lovely timing there from Anwar. And he's going to beat Prasad in the deep.
Well, he's a sweet timer of the ball, Saeed Anwar. Just like that area, square of the turf. This one was timed beautifully, finding the gap away from the point fieldsman. Just opening the face of the bat, helping himself to the boundary. So Pakistan off with a confident start.
A well run. Saeed Anwar saw the opportunity. Now, is it well run? The Indians think that they might have a wicket here. Saeed Anwar obviously thought that mid-off was just sleeping a little. He may have lulled him into a false sense of security.
It'll be very close. Saeed Anwar calling for the single. He had to be at the danger end and he's gone. Well short of the crease. So Indians getting a big wicket here. Saeed Anwar has done really well against them. Not a very good call in the end. There you see Kumble picking it up cleanly and hitting the stumps, and Saeed Anwar fraction shot. So Pakistan lose their first wicket, an important one of Saeed Anwar, who had done really well against the Indians in the past. He's gone for 4 run out, and Pakistan lose their first wicket for 11.
Well, that's a good way to get off the mark. 6. Well, his confidence is certainly up, and it doesn't look as though the heat drained his energy.
This was a beautiful hit. Read the length of the ball quickly, had the area in mind, and went through with the shot. It was a huge 6.
Once again, he's looked to go over mid-wicket. This time it goes behind square. Good result, not the prettiest shot you've ever seen.
Well, he's in form, in good nick. Even a thick inside edge will fetch him boundaries today. There you see the idea was to play him over the mid-wicket fieldsman. There's not a lot of movement from Prasad, so you can easily pick him through the line. That's what Ijaz is doing.
Oh, he's got this one. That's gone a mile. That's out of the ground. Well, it would have been if it hadn't hit the sign. That's a huge hit.
That was really incredible. The crowds loved it. A few comforting words from Anil Kumble, but I don't think that will help Prasad much, because Ijaz is really giving him the hammer. Winding up and really hitting it hard and high.
And another big one by Ijaz. This time it's not a 6, but one bounce over the rope. He's in prime form at the moment. 100 yesterday against England, and he seems to have left off from where he finished yesterday.
Really fantastic to watch Ijaz. He's just picking up the line, picked up the pace of the wicket almost straight away from yesterday, and he's just hitting through the line of the ball. He's in prime form. And while he's there, Afridi, he just has to, at the other end, knock it around.
So we've seen some big sixes over the years at this Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Gets the single this time. That'll get Ijaz on strike. The Indians have had problems with Ijaz Ahmed even in the past, especially when he's come up in the batting order. Full toss and hammered away on the onside. This will be another boundary. And he's taken the aerial route and it's just cleared square leg. That's another six. Jadeja was the man there right on the boundary. And that cleared him quite comfortably in the end. So the third six for Ijaz.
Well, he's just on fire, Ijaz. He's providing all the fireworks here at Sharjah. Just short of a length again from Prasad and just flicked away nonchalantly over the boundary. Jadeja, well, really no chance. Again, this is the wrong length. It's on a good length. In test matches, that's perfect. But in one-day cricket, you've either got to bowl quicker and shorter, or you've got to bowl into the block hole. On a good length like this, to a player like Ijaz, who's in this sort of form, he's just going to pick you off.
No, I don't know about you, Ramis, but I thought he's a daft shot, really. He's been hitting the seamers, hasn't he? And why would you want to try a sweep or lap on a pitch like this? It's so flat and good for playing straightish shots. And that's out, isn't it? That's plumb. There is this bug going around, and so Dravid's taken over the gloves and gone to keep wicket. Well, the way he attempted to catch that one at first slip, maybe he needs a pair of gloves on. But there's one or two of them sick. I'm sure you've heard about it. They've got some sort of bug going around. Now look, he just made it hold its line and leave Ijaz. Beautifully bowled. Not too difficult to slip catch. I'm not suggesting that any catch is easy, but the slip catches go. He got a good view of it. Catchable height, wasn't it? Not too quick. I think you'd say, well, yeah, I'd rather like one or two to come to me like that if I'm going to catch him at slip. You can bet them, you know, most of them, they take those half chances. 83 for 2. Well, there you are. He's batting with that common sense that Ramis Raja talked about. What do you say to that, Ramis?
Well, he was tempted because the fieldsmen were in, Jeffrey. Otherwise, he was playing quite sensibly, playing down. But that is where he is good also.
He's easily tempted, isn't he? Look at it, he loves it. He's one of my favourite cricketers because he's unpredictable. There's always something going to happen. It's never a quiet moment.
See, that was sensibly done. And they're back for 2. Good running from Ind Sharjah Cup.
Yeah, see, slightly short and he just picked it off. If you can keep it round about 5s or 5.5, I think you've always got a chance batting second. You get a little bit of turn, but nothing to write home about and be worried about. Look how that bounces. And it's holed out. Now that's his own fault. He got a long hop, he could have smacked it anywhere, and he's hit it straight at the man. So, a bad ball becomes a good ball. He's got a wicket.
Well, Shahid Afridi was playing quite nicely. Unlucky to be dismissed in that fashion. He hit it quite hard, but straight down the throat of the fieldsman. It was short and there to be hit. Picked it up early, but sadly hit it down the throat of the fieldsman, who took a good catch. Anil Kumble once again doing well in the field. He's gone for 28 and Pakistan lose their 3rd wicket for 94.
And there he goes. It was only a matter of time, and it was not entirely off the middle, but he's such a powerful man. He's able to clear the boundary.
Well, yes, it was quite imperative that he was going to go in for a big hit, because he's not the sort who would really stick around there. He would like to dominate bowlers. Didn't middle it though that well, but then the wind helped it too over the boundary ropes. It's come out well.
And they're all looking for a catch here. And that would have been interesting. It's dropped in between two fielders and the wicketkeeper. So a little bit of excitement. I think he might have just got a little bit of an edge on that before it hit the pad.
Yes, the Pakistani is trying to sweep too very often to Joshi. That occasion just maybe got a glove to that.
There he goes again, and that is very powerfully struck. Sunil Joshi, it went about head high, and it was about 3 feet to his left, but he didn't even get his arms up. So powerfully struck was that ball.
Oh, he's picked that one up nicely. Won't go all the way. Another couple of runs for Pakistan and Johanna. That'll end the over. 126 for 3.
That should go for 3. Might even go for 4. It has. Yeah, just ends the over nicely. 5 off the over. 135 for 3. Well, he's very much a golden arm. He's been bowling recently and bowling quite well. And I think it's right they should use him. They've seen, as has seen how Robin Singh with his military medium has not been easy to get away. And it's pretty hard to keep somebody bowling in this heat right through 10 on the trot.
Oh, that's pulled away, and it's in the gap as well. There was fine leg, there was deep square leg, but Johanna there split the field. So that boundary brought up the 50-run partnership.
50 for Inzamam, his 42nd 50. And he's in a good patch at the moment. That's 4 consecutive 50s for the big fella.
And yes, he's played with a lot of confidence, played with a lot of patience, has really grafted his innings.
That's well hit, right into the gap. Smart play by Inzamam. Swept one fine and then that one square. It's 165 for 3. It's cleared mid-on.
Yes, they have to launch onto this sometime or the other. Gangoli's got to be careful not to give them too many loose deliveries, but that was picked well by the batsman. Perfect length for it. Just took it on the rise. A little across, I would feel, should have gone over the top of the bowler's head, but then it's the runs that matter at this moment. And nicely struck for 4.
Well, this has gone wide of mid-on. And Yusuf Johanna is not happy with his partner. Inzamam very slack in running that first one. Johanna thinks he should have got 2, and he's quite right. That's better running. Inzamam's got himself back in the good books with Johanna, coming back for that second. It's interesting to watch when Anil Kumble bowls that topspinner. The ball just wobbles, not really spinning at all. That's the one that sort of skids straight on. Man out there. Oh, what? No, I thought for a moment that he'd got it. But unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on to it. Once again, improved running. They go for Inzamam's end, but he's home quite comfortably.
Well, there was an easy 2 there.
That's well struck. They'll have to run them, though.
Yes, they are looking for runs now. They're going to go for the big hits. They've got plenty of wickets in hand.
Can reduce the no balls. That's a very good shot from Inzamam. A smart shot. It's 197 for 3.
Partnership now 104. Just 135 balls. Indians have bowled well, but importantly, Pakistan have not lost wickets. They lost 3 wickets, and then it was up to these 2 really to carry on, and they've done quite remarkably.
Inzamam going here on the onside again. Again a single. This is where the Indian bowlers and the captain will have to keep their nerves, because the ball could disappear in all directions now. So 50 for Yusuf Yohana, his 5th in one-day international cricket.
Very good effort from the youngster. There you see the Pakistani camp applauding his effort. Paced his innings nicely.
And Joshi is welcome to the bowling crease by Inzamam. Good, powerful strike for 6.
Well, this could be a make or break for the Indians. Joshi, first ball that he bowled to Inzamam has been picked up cleanly over the boundary for a 6. Nice use of the feet.
Oh, that's a very, very good shot by Inzamam. That's another 6, but that's a classic shot. Giving himself room, hitting inside out and hitting it all the way.
That's a beautiful shot. Crowd's enjoying every bit of it. Second 6 of the over. And Zamamul Haq playing with the spin. There you see him going inside out, as Ravi pointed out, and hitting it quite majestically.
And again, smash back past Joshi, and this will go for another boundary. Now this is very good cricket by Inzamam. We said earlier that this was a brave move by Azharuddin to bring Joshi back, and he's gone for 18 of that over. 221 for 3. Lovely shot by Yohana this time. That's one of the best shots of the day so far. A lovely cover drive.
Prasad bowling a juicy half volley to Yusuf Yohana, who's in very good touch now, placing the ball nicely away from the cover fieldsman, Anil Kumble. There's not a lot he could do. Majestically done once again by Yusuf Yohana.
And again in the air, and one bounce over the boundary line. So the big man is dealing in boundaries and 6s at the moment. Yohana on strike. And he's bowled him. That was right up. And Yohana missed it. And Pakistan have lost another wicket here.
Well, Yohana was beaten by that Yorker, beautifully bowled by Srinath. Yohana trying to play him down to the 3rd man area, was beaten by the length there, but a very good knock from the youngster. 57 crucial runs for the Pakistan team, and Pakistan lose their 4th wicket for 234.
So Pakistan here eyeing a score of around 270. And that's through him. Srinath has decided that he's going to bowl just short of a length and fast at Wasim Akram. So what's Wasim Akram going to do now? He loves the onside field. He loves to get down the track to the spinners. He goes for a quick single here. He'll have to hurry. Umpire Darrell Hare was in good position. He reckons that the third umpire wasn't required.
Good single. Wasim Akram had to get in quickly, dragging his bat, and he was in.
So Inzamam on 99. And he'll get it here. So big cheer from the crowd. It's been a fine innings by the big man. He's paced it nicely. And he's put his team in a good position. Good delivery right up in the slot.
This is beautifully bowled by Srinath. There you see the in slant. And Inzamam had no answer to that one.
Yes, he's taken it straight on his toe. In fact, above the toe. And that can be painful. You might not feel it now because he's hot at the moment. That could stiffen up. Now we'll have to wait for the umpire signal here. This will go to the boundary. Bye signal.
This was well bowled by Robin Singh. Bowling it in the block hole, not allowing the batsman to free his arms. Pitching it on the middle and leg stump line. It's a difficult thing to do when you're asked to come in the end overs straight away, bowl the ball in the block hole, but Robin Singh is up to the task.
That's good cricket, Bakram. He got it right this time. He was giving himself room all this while along, and this time he walked across the stumps and beat the man a short fine leg.
Wasim Akram had the fielder in mind. That is why I went across and tried to play it through that area. Got it fine and away from the fieldsman, and it went to the boundary.
That's a big one. This time he's connected, and it's gone all the way. He was waiting to play that shot, and on that occasion he got stuck into it. 49 gone, 272 for 4. That's taken well by Mohammad Azharuddin. Inzamam is gone. A yorker from Venkatesh Prasad, and that ball wasn't carrying to Mohammad Azharuddin, but he dived forward and came up with it with two hands. Very good catch by the Indian captain. Inzamam dismissed after playing a fine knock.
Fantastic innings from Inzamam ul Haq, but he was brilliantly taken by Azharuddin. Diving forward, and that was nicely done in the end by the Indian skipper. Getting rid of Inzamam, not before the burly right-hander scored 100, 107 of 115 balls. Getting a standing ovation from the crowd here in Sharjah. Pakistan lose their 5th wicket for 272.
So Akram on strike now, and he's powered that through the offside and into the fence. Down the track this time, into the straight field, and Joshi covering up. Johanna comes back for the second, and this time he's out. Once again, Darrell Hare in excellent position. I beg your pardon, it was Moin Khan, not Johanna. And Moin departs in trying to give his captain the strike. Good throw from Joshi.
Well, Moin Khan is a very good runner, but this time the throw was in line on spot and was well taken by Prasad, getting himself behind the stumps so that he can take the stumps out. Moin Khan is run out for naught, and Pakistan lose their 6th wicket for 279.
He's bowled in. Wasim Akram again looking to give himself room. And this time he missed and Prasad hit. So in trying to really push the scoring along, Pakistan are losing wickets here. Akram, the last man to go.
Well, made room for himself, but this time he was trying to play it across the line through mid-wicket. Got an inside edge as well. And Prasad getting the wicket of the Pakistani captain. But a good knock from Wasim Akram, 28 of just 24 balls. That is what was required by the Pakistani team, and he delivered it for them. 279 for 7.
Another run out here. So the Pakistan innings has come to an end. 279 for 7. Mungia hitting the stumps here. And the batsman well short of his ground. So another very good performance by the Pakistan batting lineup. This is a slowish pitch. They put up a good score on the board. Azhar Mahmood, another batsman run out without facing a ball. But it doesn't matter at that stage. They were going for everything. Wasim Akram will be very happy with his team's performance after having won the toss. Azharuddin would be a little worried. This batsman will have to put up a major show, and he'll have to come up with a good performance himself.
It was a formidable batting effort from the Pakistan team, especially from Inzamamul Haq, 107 from 115 balls. Yusuf Yohana also starred, 57 he got from 81 balls. The Indian bowlers struggled. Venkatesh Prasad went for quite a few for his 3 wickets, 3 for 69 he ended up with in 10 overs. Anil Kumble was probably the best of the bowlers, 1 for 31 for his 10. Well, India really will have to bat out of their skins to get to that total of 280, which is at 5.6 runs per over.
Just a very happy cricketer.
Yes, Ian, what you call a very competitive and a good approach to the game. He does like charging in a wicket-taking bowler for the Pakistanis.
Called no ball by both umpires. Oh, that's a good bouncer. Called a no ball. Bit unlucky there. That was very sharp and went close to the gloves. The crowd love it.
Ramesh was clearly surprised by the pace on that one. That wasn't very short. Just took off and surprised the batsman. A little unlucky there, Shoaib Akhtar, to be no-balled. Again, very good pace from the Pakistani youngster. There you see the ball not climbing and getting above the shoulder height.
Coming back for the second. That's nice timing. Bit of relief there for Ramesh as he picks up a couple of runs. It's 11 without loss. Great bowling. That's not all that short. It's a dangerous delivery.
That's the end of the over. It's 12 without wicket. Both these batsmen expecting something to happen. From the bowler, Shoaib Akhtar, either expecting a bouncer or a real quick delivery. There you see not a lot of feet movement from Ramesh as well. He normally doesn't use his footwork. There you see him not clocking at 150 kilometers an hour. But both these batsmen are anticipating that something will happen. And that's a negative frame of mind. This was nicely played by Ramesh. It does look very elegant when he times the ball.
Oh, he gets a hand to it, Ijaz, and he cuts the pace off. That would have been a certain boundary, but he's kept the batsman down to 2. In no position to play that shot. He's perished. Shoaib Akhtar has struck. And India have lost their first wicket.
He plays that shot with consummate ease against medium fast guys. The Shoaib Akhtar's too fast for him. We've seen that, his footwork in the previous balls he's received. And that's just gone off the splice straight to short mid-wicket. Banged it in short, it's up there, right on the splice of the bat. And it's a nice little cuckoo for the Pakistan captain. And it's not a surprise to find that India are 27 for 1.
Rahul Dravid has come out to the middle now. He's a player who's done well overseas for India. He's adapted well to foreign conditions. And one of the reasons for that is he's a good back foot player. That's a good shot. That's spun straight down the ground. Suckland in pursuit. Good effort. He's disappointed, but it's a boundary for the Indians. Just goes to show how charged up the Pakistanis are here.
Some good cricket there. Just orthodox, nicely timed straight drive. Not trying to hit it too hard because he's sweet timing, does Ganguly. Then the commitment from Suckland, didn't manage to stop it, but look at him galloping along, the dive. Just didn't flick it back well enough.
And that's pulled away this time. This won't go all the way. Afridi chasing that ball. Another couple of runs for Ganguly. He spent enough time at the crease now, Ganguly. He feels some shots to be attempted. This ball is going to get a little softer and older.
And it's in the air for a fairway, so Rahul Dravid eventually is off the mark. It's taken him a little bit of time, and I think this is one of the pluses, one of the things that Wasim Akram has worked on. Dravid is quite a slow starter, and it gives an opportunity for his 2 new bowlers to settle in before they have any sort of defensive mechanism. They can really go at the 2 batsmen, or Dravid in particular, and try and get another wicket. Another quick wicket here would really put Pakistan in the pound seats. And again, you see, not quite weighted slow enough to take the single. It just creates that indecision, and they decide not to go.
It's a very attacking field against the left-hander.
Now, what would have happened there? He called dead ball afterwards. But if that had hit the stumps, very, very interesting that would be. Watch the umpire. He doesn't signal dead ball at all. He, in fact, doesn't move. And that's only just missed the stumps. Big appeal. And he's given him out. Well, what a wicket for Pakistan that is. Sourav Ganguly is perplexed. It's probably just gone straight on with the arm. It didn't bounce all that much, but he was quite a long way forward. So a controversial decision for Sourav Ganguly, but he departs. 2nd wicket for India.
Well, if you look closely at the replay, you'll see that Suckland Mushtaq hadn't appeal at all. That would have clearly been going down the leg side. The angle of the ball taking it away. But Ian Robinson deciding that the batsman was plumb in front. Nevertheless, he's gone now for 26, and India lose their 2nd wicket for 42.
So he's got all the problems. If ever they needed a knock from Mohammad Azharuddin, it's tonight. And again, fiddling outside, then there's a big appeal. And Darrell Hare is not interested. Azhar Mahmood is perplexed. So, some interesting times here in this match. It really has come alive. 43 for 2. And that's a big appeal too. Not this time. It looked awfully close, though.
Well, Saklan bowling the orthodox off-spin there. Pitched within the stumps, but just going down the leg side. There you can see the feet of Moin Khan covering the ball on that middle and leg line.
So the Pakistani bowlers really are applying the pressure here. And he's looking for a quick single, and he'll get it. Well, Pakistan seem to have grown a leg here. The fielders are just all action, racing in, encouraging each other. It's a Pakistan side I haven't seen for a long time. And that could be out. Brilliantly caught. Azharuddin is gone for just a single.
Well, Azhar was looking very tentative just outside his off stump. He was earlier beaten by the away swinger from Azhar. This time he nicked it and was brilliantly held by Moin Khan. A one-handed take. Again, not on top of the ball, angling his back, and was brilliantly held inches away from the ground. So India lose their captain for one, and the third wicket is down for 47.
So there we have a very sorry tale for Indian supporters. 3 wickets down already for 47. The last one being Azharuddin. Just a beautiful delivery and justice for Azhar Mahmood. Lovely shape away from the right-hander. Just a little faint nick, and what a good catch. That was really dipping and dipping quickly. And Mohan's taken a wonderful catch. And that's close. Jadeja's out. First ball. Great bowling from Azhar Mahmood. He's done him for pace. And the 4th wicket is down.
Wonderful medium pace bowling from Azhar Mahmood. Picking up wickets once again. Doing justice to his team. This one was the in-swinger, the in-dipper. Jadeja not reading it and was caught plumb in front of the stumps. It's a big blow. Jadeja, normally a very good striker of the ball, is gone for naught, and India lose their 4th wicket for 47.
Sharjah by naught. And there he's taken them on. He's chipped it over, rolled, drive it. We get a couple, he might even get a boundary. Just cut off inside. So just the 2. Very exciting times for the Pakistani supporters.
That's right into the gap.
Well, that's the first bad ball seen after a long time. First ball a loser. Pitched very short. You can't afford to do that, but then at this moment, Robin Singh takes full toll of that. Places it nicely.
And he looks to go over the top here. He's not quite got hold of it. He'll get 2 runs nevertheless.
And this one's in the air. It's going to fall between a fielder, and Saklan has done brilliantly. Just shows you the commitment from the Pakistani side. Only the one blemish, and that was by the captain, and you can forgive him because his bowling's been so good. But Saklan Mushtaq just about summed up the night for Pakistan with a commitment in the field.
Well, yes, the body language is absolutely perfect as far as Pakistan is concerned. They've done brilliantly on the field, batted, bowled and fielded very nicely. And that's Saklan doing it again.
One only.
And again, the favourite shot of Robin Singh. He loves playing that sweep shot. And of course, the opposing captain, Wasim Akram, he knows exactly where Robin Singh likes to score. And look at that commitment in the field. And that's a big one. It's not going to go for 6. In fact, could be out. He's out. Brilliant catch. That's the longest boundary. Very well taken by Johanna. Running around, he must have sprinted about 30 metres, and Robin Singh just a little bit unlucky. If it hit it the other way, it would have have gone for 6, and he picked out the long boundary, and Johanna has taken a very neat catch indeed. So 5 wickets down for India.
Well, yes, that's a brilliant catch from Johanna. Anything else? I mean, the shot that Robinson played was, he played it well, he played it in the gap, but then Johanna running in about 25 to 30 yards, covered a lot of ground, kept his eyes on the ball, and taken it so neatly and cleanly, putting India into more trouble and pressure. For the 5th wicket, score 98.
Rahul Dravid, he's got 26, but he's been in a very long time indeed.
Waiting. Very well ball, Shahid.
And Dravid going for the big one, but still picking out the fielder perfectly. He really hasn't timed it all that well, but that brings up the Indian 100. It's taken a long time. No one's really dominated. From the first ball, Pakistan have kept them under pressure. The 2 opening bowlers bowled superbly. Just never let the Indian batsmen off the hook. And once they got that breakthrough, Ramesh caught it short mid-wicket and really kept them under the pump for the whole game. And Joshi's going for the big one. He might have picked the right boundary this time. We'll have to wait and see from the umpire. Just bounced short. So Sunil Joshi, he decides he's going to go over the top.
It's too late in the day, but then still something's better than nothing. Picks it up really well, the spot. The deep mid-wicket, no fielder around. Just bouncing inside the ropes.
And more runs for him here, probably 2. Can bat Sunil Joshi, not the worst. But I don't think he's come in at this sort of time before, so 106 for 5.
Catch it!
And that's a better shot, but I'm not sure it's going to clear the boundary, and he's gone. Ijaz, neatly judged catch again, taken with ease. So Rahul Dravid departs for a pretty disappointing 28. I think he could have been a little bit more innovative with the World Cup coming up, but he decided not to. In the end, he succumbed. Just tapped it nicely to Ijaz, who took a neat catch.
Well, as everything's going right for Pakistan from the word go. The first ball they faced, Rahul Dravid trying to force the pace. Came right on top of that, didn't middle it that well. Went high up in the air, and Ijaz was there to just complete a simple, easy catch down his throat. So India have lost their 6th wicket for 108. Dravid departs for 28.
Very disappointing performance from India. He'll have to hurry here. He does.
And Joshi goes again, and this could be the first 6 of the Indian innings. That was cleanly struck.
Well, finally, some Indian batsmen middling the ball, clearing the fence. Nicely struck by the left-hander. Is known to hit big ones. And they're getting the ball in the middle and out of the boundary.
Yeah, catch it!
And again, and this beats the man at short third man. And it has enough legs on it to reach the boundary. So suddenly, after a barren spell, 10 runs have come of the first 2 deliveries. That's a good blow. Again, hit straight. And another boundary here. Good use of his feet as well by Joshi.
Good positive approach from Sunil Joshi. Got to the pitch and lifted it straight over the head of Saklan.
And Mongia immediately decides to go over the top. So Saklan quite prepared to buy his wicket here.
It was nicely picked up by Mongia. It was the straighter one from Saklan Mushtaq. So he had to hit it straight. Made a little bit room for himself. And then a good follow-through made sure that the ball went to the boundary. It's not required now. Anil Kumble walking back into the pavilion. Packing his stuff.
So they'll pick up a single and that'll end the match. 50 overs completed. A comprehensive win here for Pakistan. They won 2 matches out of 2 and look to be firm favourites to make it to the final. It's a huge win for the Pakistan team. Disappointment for the Indians. The target was too big, 280. They ended up getting 163 for 6. So Pakistan here looking good in this Coca-Cola Cup.
Sorry, Ravi. Yes, they are looking very good with 2 wins out of 2. Well, India really had to motor along to get to that target of 280. They lost wickets. Sourav Ganguly with 26, Rahul Dravid with 28, Sunil Joshi with 38 were the notable performers. The Pakistani bowlers were impressive once again. Azhar Mahmood picked up 2 wickets for 20 runs. Shahid Afridi, the leg spinner, 2 for 35 from his 8 overs. Well, Pakistan posted a wonderful total of 279 in their 50 overs. In Zamam ul Haq was the star for them, 107 runs. Yusuf Yana also got a 50, 57 from 81 balls. So Pakistan in the end winning comfortably with a huge margin of 116 runs. Zamam ul Haq was obviously the man of the match.